What you doing, Remy?
Where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday. Someday. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and sit in you. I can take you anywhere, somewhere. We won't be scared.
Tonight we're going to be having meatloaf. So this is a family recipe and I'm going to walk you through exactly what you do. First, you're going to get a pound of meat. I use ground sirloin. Then you're going to have 1 cup of stuffing, 1 cup of finely chopped onions, preferably a larger bowl than what I have, 1 egg, and then you'll also need 1 cup of ketchup. Then you're going to take all of this together and mix it really, really well. Once mixed well, you're going to add just a splash of milk and then mix that in as well. Plop the mixture into your tin and then flatten out nicely. Then you're going to take some extra ketchup and put on top and just spread all over. Once you've done that, you'll just take a little sprinkle of sugar. I was trying to think of the word. A little part of sugar on top just to add a little sweet to it. Hello and welcome back to Vlogmas week 2. I have been super busy all day. As you have seen, I've been doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of tidying, a lot of all the things. And now I'm about to go through my big old basket and try to clean out some things from projects and things like that and get it nice and tidy. I need to take finished object photos of this. I need to cut the ends off of this and get photos of it. Yeah, so I'm just doing that. So thank you guys for the warm welcome for week 1 of, did I say Vlogmas earlier? I'm pretty sure I said Vlogmas. I meant Vlogtober. Maybe I did say the right thing. Anyways, if I say Vlogmas, you know what I mean. It's just gonna be, that's just what I'm gonna say. And then Vlogmas will come around and I'll say Vlogtober. It's just gonna be how it is. It's how my life is apparently. But what was I gonna say? I am making meatloaf for dinner. You will have seen the prep for that. I'm gonna put it in the oven in about an hour. And yeah, it'll be linked down below, or written down below what the recipe is. It's just one that we've had in my family for as long as I can remember. But it's really good. And my husband really likes it. And yeah, otherwise Brian's working today. I think he's off tomorrow, so we might do something tomorrow. I'm not sure. But the rest of the night I just have to do dinner and get to knit. So I'm excited about that. I didn't get to knit very much last night because I was editing the week 1 of Vlogtober, so that didn't happen, but that's okay. It took way longer than I thought, so I've already started to edit this one, and I'm going to try to keep it updated every day that I film. So hopefully that will work. But oh, this is so messy in here. How does it get so messy all the time? I don't know. I have all these projects that, like, these haven't been started yet, but they're ready to go. Oh, and this one too. So hopefully tonight I'll get to cast on a new project and start knocking some of these things off my to make list. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say to you is welcome. Glad you came back, or glad you're here. If you didn't watch week 1, I will have it in one of these 2 corners linked for you so that you can check it out if you want to. It was just a typical week pretty much for us, so you can go check out what it's like to be the Flake family. So this week I'm not sure, we might go drive somewhere. I don't know. The trees are really, sorry, that was the ice that you saw earlier. It dropped again. The trees have really kind of popped in the last day or 2. It's way better than it was even yesterday. So we may drive up one of the canyons and look at the trees again. Or we might go over into the actual Salt Lake. There is a big island called Antelope Island, and we've been wanting to go, but we wanted to wait till it cooled down a little bit, so we could go there. I don't know, we'll see. These dogs are about to bark at something. Yeah, I wanted to let them out, but there's a whole group of people over here playing pickleball, which is very big in Utah. I think it's kind of a mashup between tennis and table tennis, but I really have no idea. But they have a court here at the campground court. So there's people right over there, and if I let the dogs out, they're gonna bark at them, and it's a lot of work. So they're not going out right now, maybe in a little bit. But yeah, that's all I have to ramble about right now. Hopefully I will start knitting soon, and I'll show you what I'm doing there. So here comes some more footage. Well, I've gotten some knitting done. I am almost done with, oh my gosh, the lighting. Oh, that's not much better. This is blue, not black. But I'm almost gotten done with the Furbo thingamajigger. I think it's going to be really nice. I did double this part right here. I'm not sure that I did it exactly even, but it'll be okay. Let's see. Maybe we'll do that. Ignore the shadow. But yeah, I think I have maybe 5 or so more rows on this, and then that'll be done. And yeah, so it's been a good night. We watched a couple of Jack Bryan's, but actually I think we watched 3 episodes, and then I am watching The Golden Bachelor. So I used to be a huge Bachelorette fan, but a few, I don't know how many seasons ago, quite a few seasons ago, maybe like before COVID and everything, I don't know, it just kind of started getting on my nerves because it was, yeah. The last one with Chris Harrison was the last one that I watched. So I just kind of got turned off on it, but recently I saw The Golden Bachelor and I was like, oh, I'll give it a try. There's not anything else on. And I think it's so sweet. So I don't know what I'll think at the end of the season or how it goes, but it's definitely different than the regular ones and I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to watch this, hopefully finish this up. I think it's going to be really nice. I'm going to have to make Brian one because he's going to want it. But I think that's going to be really cozy. We'll see. I'm liking it. And I just started my second 50-gram ball, so I'm going to have a lot left over. Maybe I can get the same yarn and make Brian's in the same yarn and then use it all up. So I'm enjoying this. I did have someone ask, Barb, I believe, how we got Skittles, and I did tell the story in episode 29 of the podcast, but I thought I would just do a short little story of how we got her. So we ended up at a yarn store. Oh, that would have been nice. No, we ended up at a pet store. They had a lot of birds. My husband fell in love with the birds. We've always said that we wanted a bird at one point in our lives, but we have the cats, and I was like, that is not a good idea. Our cats will like nosedive the windows to get to the birds outside sometimes. So I was just like, this is not a good idea. I was like, no, we can't get one. But we got one because he was like on a mission and he doesn't want a lot of things. He's pretty go with the flow and doesn't have that much opinion on things. So when he really does, you kind of just go with it because he really does want it then. So we found Skittles at a PetSmart. She was about, it's like 10 minutes away, and we fell in love with her. Wait, there was another one that we were thinking of getting, but it seemed a little bit more aggressive and like it was going to be harder to train, and I believe it was a boy. So Skittles was the one we were supposed to get. We love her. She's been amazing. She wasn't hand raised, so we didn't think that she was really going to adapt to us so quickly and let us love her so quickly. But day 2, she was like crawling on our hands, on our shoulders, and yeah, she runs the house now. So she was actually super cute earlier and slept on my shoulder while I was knitting and watching Jack Ryan. So that was super, super cute. But yeah, that's how we ended up with Skittles. It was my husband's idea. And the cats really don't care about her at all, but the dogs want to eat her, which is not what I thought would happen. The cats are kind of like, oh, she's cute, let me sniff her, and that's about it. Of course, I wouldn't leave her out with them alone or anything because they would probably eat her. But when we're around, they really don't care. And sometimes they'll go and sit at her cage and kind of just put their heads back and forth like, what are you doing? And it's really funny. But yeah, so that is the end of day 1 of this Vlogtober, because I did say Vlogmas earlier when I was watching it back. So yeah, but I'm gonna do some more knitting. watch some more reality TV, and then play some bingo. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Counting the days until summer, feeling the warm rays upon my face. Leave all my worries in a gentle breeze. Big sunshine and new life in the way I need. Counting the days until summer, feeling the warm rays upon my face. Leave all my worries in a gentle breeze. Big sunshine and new life in the way I need.
Well, it is a day of trying to get everything done between laundry loads. So I'm going to change the laundry over for the first time. And I have about 4 more loads to go. So we'll see if we can get all of this accomplished and all the things on my to-do list done in between. Yeah, well, it's a lot of things to do. I did absolutely nothing yesterday, so making up for it today. Mwah. Take care.
upon my face. Leave all my worries in a gentle breeze. Big sunshine and new life in the way I need. Counting the days until summer. Feeling the warm rays upon my face. Leave all my worries in a gentle breeze. Big sunshine and new
Well,
life in the
it has
way
been a productive day, much more productive and busy than I wanted it to be, but I got a lot done, so I'm gonna take that as a win. And hopefully tomorrow I can sit and knit all day and watch podcasts, although something will always come up. So yesterday Brian was off and we literally did nothing but sit on the couch and just hang out, you know, other than the normal things we have to do. So that was really nice, and I just didn't film anything. So today I filmed a lot. Oh, that means I have to edit that too. Oh, I was thinking I was going to get to sit and just enjoy, but no, I'm going to edit. It's okay. We'll get it done. So I cast on 2 new projects yesterday. The first one I cast on was the muscle burl for Brian. So I got through, I like to get it to the point where I can just knit and knit. So the lighting is awful. Let me see. I can fix that. Ooh. Maybe that'll help. But you can see, oh, I'm really loving these colors and how it's turning out. So now I just have to knit and knit and knit. So yeah, I'm happy with that. This is my little, my little ghosty from Simply Serving. It's like a ghost cookie. It's one of my favorites. I love it. And this is in my little Cottontail Farm cup, and I just have it down in there. So this is ready for whenever I could take it anywhere. And then the other one that I cast on, but it wasn't actually cast on, it was hooked on, I guess, was the Grannies in a Row socks. And I made the most adorable little granny squares. I've never crocheted with yarn so little or a needle so small, and the needle that I actually was using is my nanny's. She passed away 13 years ago, but she was a crocheter and I got to keep some of her crochet things, and that hook was hers. She used to make like the doilies and like use the lace and everything. And she would make granny square blankets and things like that. So I was using her hook, which was really fun. And I'm making this for her daughter, my mom, for a Christmas present. So I am excited. I have them blocking right now. I totally forgot to block them earlier when I was blocking the other things. I was in the shower and I was like, oh man, I need to block those. So they're blocking, and then I'm gonna get them out or they're in the water, and then I'm gonna block them. But yeah, it was a good day yesterday getting those 2 things cast on, and then I'm going to cast on another project tonight and work on that. And yeah, it's just going to be productivity all over the place, which is nice. I think it's going to start raining soon. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I think it's supposed to rain. I don't think it's supposed to rain until Friday. It's been overcast all day though, which has been nice because it hasn't been that hot since I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off. So I got all the laundry done. It was such a pain because they just fixed the dryer, fixed it yesterday. We saw the guy here doing it. But when I put in, it's like $2 a load, and you have an app that you do on your phone. And it was $2 for 4 minutes, and I was like, that's not right. Normally it's like 58 minutes. So I was like, well, maybe it just messed up. So I did it again. Nope, 4 minutes. So I went on the app and like did a support claim or whatever, and they're like, oh, you have too many claims. I've never claimed before, ever. And they're like, so we can't do anything. You'll have to discuss this with the owner or whatever. So then I went into the office and they were like, oh, why would they do that? Can you forward me that email and all that? So yeah, it was something else. So, and then the other dryer stopped working in the middle of my drying. So I think that one might be down to one dryer, which is not good. but that other dryer had been broken for almost the whole time we've been here. So I don't understand why it takes them so long to fix them. And they only have 3 washers, 3 dryers up front, and then in the back they have 3 washers, 3 dryers. That's not enough. I need a lot more than that. So I did 6 regular loads of laundry, and then I did 1 load of knitted things. So I've been washing my socks and things in the washer, but I don't dry them. I let them air dry. And I also did Grayson's Montrealer, and it's hanging up, and I don't know how that's gonna work. We'll see how it works out. I might not be able to do that again, but I thought I'd give it a go. And then I'm blocking my bubble cardigan because it needed, well, I washed it and now it's drying because I've been wearing it constantly since I finished it in July, and it needs to be washed. So I was hoping to get my finished photos of the Sundays and a few other things today, but it took too long to do everything else, and my hair is all wet now, so I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to do that. Hopefully. We'll see. It also depends on how many people are around, because I normally go, now you'll be able to see, I normally go like right over this way and do it, but if there's a lot of people around, I'm not gonna do that because that's just weird. I don't want people looking at me while I'm taking my photos. So. Okay, well, I need to hop off here. I haven't even checked Instagram all day. I need to do some things, some social things. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll check in with you later. Hello and welcome to a cold, rainy day in Utah. We're supposed to have thunderstorms all day through tomorrow, and we have had a couple of cracks of thunder, which is really nice, except the dogs go crazy, which is frustrating, but I love a thunderstorm. So I've gotten everything done that needs to be done today. I just have to fix dinner later and feed the dogs. That's basically it. So I am enjoying that. That's way different than yesterday, so I'm happy. What was I gonna say? Oh yes, sorry, this is the 3rd time I've tried to film this, so I'm trying to remember what I have to say. But I got some pictures of the everyday cardigan and the Sundays earlier before it started raining, or in between rainstorms, so I'm glad to have that checked off my to-do list, and now I can upload those and put everything away, so that's good. My bubble cardigan is still a little damp, so I'm hoping that dries today so I can wear it later tonight when it gets chilly. So yeah, we'll see. But I had a question about my tattoos. So I have tattoos on my wrists, and I have actually 6 tattoos in all. So the first tattoo I got was a tiny little butterfly about this big that's on my belly. Me and my mom both went when I was 17 and got our first tattoos together. She has a butterfly on her back and I had it on my belly. So you're not going to see that one because it's on my belly. But then the second one I got was this one, which it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of warped, but it is a heart with a cross through it. And I got this after I had a really hard time as a teenager with some social things, and this was just kind of a reminder that God's always going to be there and he'll help me through. And it's really old. It's got like little parts where it's not really colored anymore and things like that. So that's that one. And then the third one I have is one that I love it, but looking back on it, I wish I had done it differently, or maybe done something in different font. So it's 1 Corinthians 10:13. It's on my ankle, and it's my favorite verse, my Bible verse. Just talking about how God will never give you more than what you can handle, and he'll always give you a way out to help you and things like that. And that verse has always been really comforting. So that's why I got that one. And then the fourth one that I got is on the back of my neck, and it is the Jesus fish. I honestly forget that I have it all the time because I never see it. Literally, I've never seen it with my own eyes. So I really forget that it's there, but it's back there. Yeah. So all of those I got as teenagers. And then the fifth one that I got, I think it's fifth. Yes, the fifth one I got is on my foot. And it is it's a couple little bees and just cute little flowers. I love it. Yeah, it hurt really, really bad though. That was really painful. Just gonna put it up there. If you get one on your foot, it hurts. And then this last one that I got says 2 more than 1, and this is actually, and it has a little shooting star. And this is in Brian's handwriting, and when we were dating, he would always say, "I love you 2 more than 1." So it was kind of just our little phrase. So I got him to write it down and get it tattooed. And then a shooting star. When we were dating, we were out one night with a couple of friends, and we were kind of stargazing, you know what teenagers do when they're dating and don't want to end their time together. So we were just sitting there looking at stars, and I was praying, you know, Lord, if Brian is the one that I'm going to be with, if he's like my future husband, then let me see a shooting star. And before I had even finished the prayer, like finished my thoughts, there was a shooting star. So that is why there's a shooting star with that. Because that was my sign from God that he was my guy, and he is. So you know how it goes. But yeah, that was pretty awesome night to know. But so those are my tattoos. I would love to get a sleeve. I would love that. So maybe one day. We'll see one day. But those are the tattoos that you like get glimpses of. And if I had all the money in the world, I'd have all the tattoos because they're so fun. But I really haven't gotten a tattoo. This one I got, the last one was probably before my boys were born. And they're almost 13 and 11. So it's been a really long time since I've gotten one. But yeah. So I have some admin work to do, and then upload my photos to Ravelry and do things like that. And then I'm gonna do watch some podcasts, probably some more Vlogtobers, and knit. So I'm super excited. Tonight we are having a really quick, easy, yummy meal. So first you're gonna need some chicken tenders. For 2 people, we usually use about 4 of the chicken tenders. I cut off all the yucky stuff and add salt and pepper to them. And then I heat up some butter in a pan and just cook the chicken through really well to where it's browned on both sides and cooked in the middle. After the chicken is cooked in the same pan, you'll add some more butter, and then you're gonna add double whipping cream, and you're gonna stir this for about 10 minutes until it thickens up and is really a nice kind of gravy-like consistency almost. You'll shred the chicken and then also cook some rice and put the chicken on top of the rice, and then just pour your sauce over top of that, and it is absolutely delicious. You're going on an adventure.
People knew her by her will, to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survived the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. I remember her in songs, decades old, but it doesn't matter. Stumble across old memories, try to recall before they all shatter. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survived the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. Lily, where did you go? Where's your heart at? Why did you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter.
Good evening. It is Friday the 13th. Door's just locked. And we just got back from driving up one of the canyons. We went up Big Cottonwood Canyon, which is our favorite down in Salt Lake. Because you would have seen all the beautiful snow and then beautiful colors, and yeah, it was just a really pretty drive. And then we came back the back way over through Park City, and then we went back by where we're going to be living when we move campgrounds in a couple of weeks, and then got Chick-fil-A, and now it's time for me to pick up my grocery order, so I'm going to do that. and then go home and do absolutely nothing. So that's the plan. So hopefully we have that child definitely threw that ball at the wrong direction. Oh, anyways, we had a good day. It was a long time in the car, but it was really pretty. And we like to do it every so often, especially since this is like the first snow of the season, and the leaves still being so pretty, we wanted to go up there. And we took Skittles with us, as you will have seen. And she is now, I think, well overstimulated and well tired. So hopefully she'll go in her cage for the rest of the night and be happy. But she mostly just sat on everybody's shoulders and was concerned with the world moving so quickly outside. We've taken her on several different excursions, so it's not the first time, but we are trying to get her used to the car, so we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, don't have any plans. I really need a shower, but I really don't want to take a shower, so we'll see how that goes. And then just gonna hang out and knit. I got a lot of knitting done on the muscle burl while we were, sorry, this road's really bumpy, while we were out. While Brian drove, he drove the whole time, nicely and luckily, so I got to knit a lot, and that was really nice. Got, I don't know, 3-4 inches maybe done on that, so yeah, it was good. I've been working, you haven't seen a whole lot of knitting because I've been working on a secret project, so I won't be showing that until after Christmas time, but I've been working really good on that, and I'm almost halfway done with it, I think. After today I should be halfway done, so I'm trying to get that finished and checked off and put away so I don't have to think about it. And yeah, so that's working out really well. But I'm gonna hop off here, listen to some T Swift, and pick up these groceries. So I'll talk to you guys later.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. Choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together.
Last recipe of the vlog is a vegetable soup. It is my Meemaw's recipe and I have been craving it. It technically is a beef stew because we do put meat in it, but you can easily change that out and not put that in and change the beef stock. But I'll have everything listed down below, but mostly you just chuck all of the ingredients in a big pot and simmer for about 2 hours until everything is cooked. And don't let the onions get you like they were getting me here. I was bawling.
Can we two find a way to align with each other? Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found
So we just finished eating, and you will have seen the vegetable soup with beef soup that I made. I forgot how much it makes because I haven't made it in a really long time, and it makes a lot. So it was a lot. We'll be eating it for the next week and a half. But yeah, and the kids got pizza for dinner. So I'm just putting away what they didn't eat. And then, yeah, it's been a good Saturday. We did random stuff around here. There was a leak underneath from the shower. So Brian had to fix that and clean that up. So that was super fun. But we think we got it fixed. So we're happy about that. So yeah, just a regular old Saturday here. So I don't know what else to say. I was gonna say something, and then I forgot. Another week is over, and second Vlogtober is done. That was a cat meowing. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this week. This one is a lot longer than last week, so hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you broke it up into a couple sections because it's like podcast long. But I think it's pretty fun, so hopefully you enjoyed it as well. I have been editing the rest of the vlog and I almost have it ready to go up. So again, if you guys have any questions, leave them down below for me. I do have one more question that I forgot to answer this week that I'll be answering in chapter 3 of this series. So yeah, maybe I'll answer it tomorrow on the first day. We'll see. I wanted to mention something that I've been doing all year that I have just really enjoyed, and I got this from Allie of This Little Wonderful Life, or what is her other, Little Drops of Wonderful. I was watching her Vlogmas earlier in the week, and she is just amazing. I love her. She's over in England with her family, but she has done this and I copied her, and it is the 1 line a day book. So it's really awesome. You write just, can you hear the horn, the train horn every night? It's like not even half a mile away. But I do this every night before I go to bed, and it's like you have a line for every day, and it's for every, this is my first year doing it, but you do it for 5 years, so you can kind of keep track of what happened that day, and different things like that. And it's just been really fun to do, and I've really enjoyed it. So it might be something you guys might want to think about for 2024. I'll have mine linked down below. It's just been really enjoyable, so I wanted to mention that as I was kind of getting ready to end my night. I always do that right before I go to bed. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun this week. I certainly did. I got a lot done. Next week's gonna be pretty busy as well, so come back for that and give me any tips or thoughts or whatever that you liked or didn't like. Hope maybe some of you will try some of the recipes that we have. They've been in my family for a while, so hopefully you'll enjoy that, and I will see you. I'm trying to think, will next week the podcast come out first, or will the next vlog come out first? I think the podcast comes out first, so see you on the 20th. Wait, hold on, 5, yeah, only 5 more days, so it'll come out first. So you'll be seeing that next, with hopefully a couple finished objects, and then Vlogtober chapter 3. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. That in episode, Grayson, quiet down please. Grayson, quiet down. I'm trying to film something and all I hear is you talking. Just quiet down, okay? Welcome to a... Yeah. Ugh, I made it worse. Thanks, because I completely lost my train of thought.